Hello, 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 and welcome to ShapeHero Factory. I'm Evie, and this game is amazing. It's part of the Steam Next Fest demo set, and it is actually so fun. It is a automation tower defense sort of game where you're going to be assembling your own little minions to help fight against the big scary boss as you move through a map that's very Slay the Spire-esque, and it's just lovely. So let's just jump right in. All right. We're starting off, we're ready to enter into our little map, into the little world, and the big scary boss is looking evilly on. Okay, so this is the map we're going to be moving through, and when we get to any of these end spots, we'll be fighting this boss guy. Now, as we move through, we are going to be collecting kind of research and other upgrades for our little people, so little hero recipes that we're going to be able to grab there as we go along. So the first one is a research tree thing, so let's see what we can unlock here. Ink Fuel Tech grants access to the ink engine. Now you consume ink to upgrade production equipment. Interesting. Okay, that is new. And the other thing is going to be a square upgrade. Let's see what that unlocks and entails. All right, so down on our map, we've got quite a lot of things happening. So this is where we need to send little guys. We've got circles, we've got triangles, and we've got squares. So our little artists will be using those shapes. If we look in here, we can see that the regular hero, the only one that's currently unlocked for us to craft, is using circles and triangles. So we need to combine circles and triangles to make a little hero. And then later on, we're going to be able to give them another triangle and make a little wizard, or give them a square and make a little shield guy, or cut those shapes in half and unlock some other things. So a spear guy and a horse as well. And of course, you can see there's tons of things coming soon. I don't even know what that guy is, but that looks pretty cool. So we'll have to see what we can unlock here. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get an artist coming from the triangle and the circle. So we grab a little artist, and they're going to need a canvas to finish their drawing on, and we need to just use conveyor belts to bring in the resources, and then this guy's going to start assembling them. So once he's got a bit of both, he can create these little guys, and we just need to funnel them off into here. Now we're going to need to make quite a lot of them, and we can do a lot of different things, but we do have to keep an eye on our mana, because of course placing any of these blocks does cost mana. I hate how that is like so wonky. We just have it a little bit straighter. There we go. All right, so we could do another one of those, so we're making double the production, because you can see things are already super backed up here. So if we did a second one, let's put it over here. We're going to have, getting the triangles in is not going to be a problem. We just need to separate this off. So let's go like this, and then we can separate some of those off. And then we need to get the circles over here, which could be slightly more challenging, but we've got these handy little bridge conveyors, which will go underneath. So we will be able to bridge across. So put the bridge in now that we've got the path laid out, right across to there, and it will go underneath and over to the other side. So now we're making more of these guys, and we can add them to this path as well. So there is a joiner that we can use to join up our two paths onto this one. And we've got all of those guys coming in already. And we are really low on mana, so we're gonna have to just hold off on any more, but we've got 40 seconds left until our very first wave coming here. So let's just see what happens. Now things are backed up, so there is more stuff we could do with our shapes. We could, make another one of these, but we can't afford another canvas just yet. All right, 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna start our first battle. So we come up to this map up here, and enemies are going to be coming in. Our little guys, as we create them, are going to be popping out our portal here, and these are the enemies we're going to be fighting. We can also help our little guys by clicking on the enemies and getting rid of them, and our little guys will get out there and they'll fight them. And we just need to protect our portal here, make sure none of these enemies get into that. As we go along though, the waves do get harder and harder, and we do get upgraded enemies as well. And there is an ascension mode, so you can have stronger enemies sooner and having like bigger waves as well. Right, wave has been cleared. Basic rewards 350 mana, which is great. 3 coins. Ooh, I don't know if we've used coins for anything before. And 500 experience. And of course the battle contribution, we had 92 of these little guys made, which is quite a lot. All right, we get to choose our next path. Now either way we go, we're going to be coming across a card. So let's just pick a direction. Obtain new hero recipes and upgrade recipes to unlock. So let's see, a new recipe. Ooh, okay, so we could upgrade our original little guy here, or we could get a horse, which we need to cut in half some shapes here. And I don't know how we're going to get that shape, because we don't have that one yet, but I think we could maybe make the spears. Let's grab them. We don't have the things we need for it just yet though. And we've unlocked some more science as well. So we are going to need to make some special shapes. by cutting things in half to make our spears. Now we can increase the output of any shape, circles, squares, or triangles, or we could upgrade our speed of getting our mana or acquire just straight up 2 signs. I think let's go for increased mana speed. Now we don't currently have the scissors here as a recipe, so we do need to go in here and take a look. So in our research tree up here, we've got in general research, there are the scissors here. So we need to unlock those if we're going to be making other shapes. So let's do these scissors because we need those in order to make our spear. So we need to cut a square in half and add a triangle to make a spear. And then we need to add a spear to our regular guy in order to get the spear hero. So squares are needed first. We're going to need somebody to be drawing the squares. We're going to bring those out. We need to put them in and cut them in half. We're going to need to bring some triangles out. So we could split this off, or we could just grab another artist, or maybe this side. We need to add those 2 things together on a canvas. So we're now making spears. Now we need to add the spears to some of these guys. So we could either make more guys, or we could just grab some off of this conveyor belt. Right, changed up the conveyor belts a bit. Oh, this is already super backed up. So this artist, he's got too many guys and too many spears. So we may want a second artist doing the exact same thing, which would mean bringing some of these guys over, splitting this off. Oh, but we've run out of mana. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit on that. It's all backed up here. We've got way too many triangles, way too many squares being cut in half. Right, a second one. They're making them on this side now, but we ran out of mana. We can't quite get it there. There we go. So lots of spear guys going in. I mean, that should be helping with the backup problem a tiny bit, but it's still quite backed up. We're going to need a lot more mana to be able to process this many guys. But we're on to our next wave. So wave 2 here. Let's just start clicking. And there the spear guy's charging out. Let's see how he does. Oh, quite well. Oh, and he keeps going. Oh, that's good. He just keeps going until he falls off the screen, which is excellent. So quite a few of them coming out, which is great. There we go. Wave cleared. The spear guys did a great job. All right, obtaining a new hero recipe. Okay, so we can get the mage by just taking the regular guy and adding a triangle to make the witch's hat, of course, or adding a square to the regular guy to give him a little shield, or an archer. That's interesting. So adding a semicircle to give him his little bow shape. I quite like that. Now, all of these are going to be great, and they're all things that we definitely want. But I think let's try out the archer. So we need to cut circles in half this time. So we're going to need another pair of scissors. So we also get to upgrade something here. I think let's go with increased mana speed. We do need way more mana. Now, it's the circles cutting in half, so I wonder if we get another artist over on this side. We're going to need also, though, to make more of the main guys. So let's grab a triangle guy. Let's route these over here. And we need to make a canvas on this side. But then some of these circles I need to be cutting in half. So let's get... Oh, we don't have enough mana. Oh, the mana is going to be a bit of a problem. It's going to be slow going for a bit. Right, that's our cutter. So we're going to need to take half of these circles. All right, we need a canvas now to combine these guys. It's getting so backed up over here. They're just too quick for us. All right, we're now making our very first archers. We need to get this to come all the way there, though. Oh, look at them with their little green hats. They're so cute. All right, the other thing is we can use time expansions, which just slows down time, gives us a bit of an opportunity to plan things out a bit better without having to worry about things getting too backed up. So we can just slow down time, and you get a couple of these and they just slowly rebuild. So we've used one, so now it's just going to slowly rebuild as the timer fills up around here again. Right, we've leveled up to level 4, which means we get a new unlock. We could go for increasing the mana speed even more. I mean, it might be worth it. Our mana speed is just, it's not fast enough. But we can also take a look over at our research tree over here, because there is quite a few things we could be doing here. So unlocking a bigger canvas, which needs, if you have 3 different parts that need to come in together, we don't have that just yet. Or increasing the speeds of our joiners and dividers, unlocking the mixer to use our inks. We don't have anything to use with the inks yet. So we also have this, but just don't really have anything to do with this other than it would speed up all the production equipment, which could be good, actually. I wonder if that's what we should go for. Let's try getting the green ink engine. We've got green ink right here. So what if we put a green ink engine coming into this one? It was very expensive, actually. I wonder, does that work? It's a bit close, though, isn't it? Like this, that's the engine. And then we need a little guy to get a dropper of ink. And then we just need to route it into here. So just waiting on our mana to fill up. Give it a go and see if this does speed things up. Uh-oh, something happened to our circles. We've lost what has happened? I must have clicked somewhere. We stopped making circles so they weren't coming in from this side. Is the engine doing anything though? Honestly, I have no idea if the engine's doing anything. The bow guys are coming in quite slowly, that's for sure. I hope the engine's doing something. Liquid volume. Oh, it says it doesn't have any liquid. Maybe it's not input properly. All right, our first arrow guy though is on the map and he's shooting over at the boss. There we go. Yeah, that's quite good. The arrows shoot in a straight line and they seem to do piercing damage as well. So it keeps going to the end of the map. So if we got lots of guys lined up, it should be quite good. And we do have stronger enemies on the map that require multiple hits to take out. But we seem to be okay. We didn't take any damage and the wave is cleared. Right, our main little guys are doing the least amount of work here, but look at the contribution from our spear guys. They are doing great. Right, continuing on, I think another hero recipe would be what we want. Let's look. Shield guys or the mages. I mean, we could try the horse, but I think let's get one of these more basic ones for now. Let's get the shield guys. I don't think we have a lot going on with the squares on the other side, so let's try that out. So we need to use these squares up. We've got tons of squares being produced over here and not a lot of things happening with them. So we're going to need to grab some of those squares and bring them over here somewhere. We're going to need to also be making more of the basic guys. Now this is really quite filled. I wonder, could we bring these squares over here? Oh, it doesn't quite reach. That's uh-oh, that's not great. Okay. Means I guess we can't bring them the other way either. Oh, we've leveled up again. Mana seems to be okay at the moment, but let's upgrade it as a bit more anyways. Okay, let's slow down time just so we've got a second to think here. Right, combined these two lines here. So we've split this one off. So half of them are going into here because he's busy working. Half of them are coming down this way. We need to get these now to the other side. So if we do this now, we should be able to, there we go, actually fit. So the squares are coming out this side. We need to squeeze a canvas in here somewhere. I mean, that is not a lot of space. Might have to move this a little bit. Let's put a canvas in here. Squares are going in there. You're going in there. Maybe you can come around this way. And if we combine those two like that, should be making our first shield, guys. Let's turn some time back on a bit faster. So some of these guys are just going straight out. Some of them are going in. And we needed to work on this, didn't we? Because this wasn't doing what we thought it was supposed to do. I don't think anyways. Feels like it just goes in. There we go. Now it's going in. All right, so that should be quite a bit faster then. I think everything's keeping up. I mean, he's constantly drawing. He's not waiting on those guys coming from the main guys. So I think that's okay. I wonder if we need an ink on this one as well, just to speed this up as well, because that is taking quite some time. So if we put that here, I think we can go underneath with the pipes. Yes, bring that over here. Why are those not connecting up? What have I done? I have no idea. Let's grab a bit from blue. See if we can get that to connect up. There we go. So yes, that is now making those even faster because that is actually quite backed up. And I wonder if we want to do the same with the spear guys. Maybe grab from the red pot here and bring that over. Need a generator going in like that. We're going to need to go underneath at some point. All right, very strange pipe, but I think it's working. So it is sped up the production. At least it looks like it is. Those little engines are working. The little dabber guys are dabbing. 2 seconds until we end into our next battle. Hopefully we've sped up production enough. Oh yes, let's take a look here. Waving start, wave is starting. All right, we've got a few shield guys out, which is excellent. We're gonna need quite a few of them, I think. But yeah, they're taking their positions, getting a couple of arrow guys going out as well. There we go, we took no damage again. Wave has been cleared. Bit of contribution, our basic guys. I don't think we're sending very many of them anymore in. We've kind of turned them into everything else. Spear guys still our best guys though. All right, doesn't matter which direction we go. Let's head over here. New research. Blade of the Chosen lets you produce champions. Transport units to the Blade of the Chosen to confer this power on a select few. That's kind of cool. Or duplication tech grants access to the copy machine. These devices will duplicate a single hero at no cost, though the process takes time. I think let's go for Blade of the Chosen. That sounds neat. All right, so here's the Blade of the Chosen. So we just put a hero into there, I guess, and it outputs something else. We also have a leveled up, so could increase our mana speed. I think the mana's doing okay now. Let's grab maybe more research. Blade of the Chosen, though. Who do we want to be chosen? Oh, maybe looks like it has 1 spot to go in and 2 spots to come out, which is interesting. Let's make the Chosen one of these guys. So Archer, a Chosen Archer sounds pretty cool. We'll split this off. Or does it need to be a regular guy? Oh, it might need to be a regular guy, actually. Hold on, let me just fix that. There's lots of regular guys over here. So let's go Blade of the Chosen over here. there's actually too many regular guys. They are everywhere. And we'll split this off like that. So it needs 50 of them to go into there. Is that right? I'm not actually sure what's happening. I don't know why they're not going inside of this thing. I'm not sure how this thing works, so I guess it's just fine for now. We've got quite a few research points, 5 points to choose. I think I'm going to increase the speed of using the blue ink and the red ink so that all 3 of them are getting that extra boost. Ah, here, maybe we need this thing. Chance for units to be obliterated. Let's lower that. Sounds like a plan. Let's lower it even more, maybe. And upgrade the production speed. Does that now work? No. It has 2 outputs, which I don't understand. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing with that. Oh, these are ones that are not worked. Oh, so we needed an output spot there. Okay, now it's going through. I don't know if we're going to get any heroes, but it is ticking along now. Everything seems to be working, except this hero thing. No, we don't seem to be getting any heroes yet. All right, on to the next wave, though. We've got even stronger guys now. These big blotch things kind of remind me of a bridge. Right, tons of enemies coming in. It's actually a lot, but none of them seem to be getting even close to our portal. Our guys have taken care of it, and we've finished another wave. All right, onto the map. We could go for a rest site, except we don't need it because we are full health. So let's go for another card. New recipe. Now we could upgrade our shield bearers to make them even stronger, which might not be a terrible idea. Otherwise, we could go for the mage and get some triangle hats, but I think let's upgrade the shield bearers. We're going to try to make even more guys. We need to optimize our setup a little bit more. Require 2 more research. Let's take a look and see what we could get here. +1 equipment on motif source. No, I don't think we need that. We've got quite a lot, actually. Let's maybe upgrade our production speed on Blade of the Chosen. See if we can get even more of those. Let's lower the chance for them to be obliterated as well. Have we got a hero yet, though? This is what I'm most interested in. A lot of rejected ones. This seems to have slowed down greatly here. What's the reasoning for that? No reason, just too slow. Okay. I mean, we could try to get more of these inkwells on other canvases to try to speed things up a bit. All right, so we've sped up that one. Hopefully that helps a little bit. And, right, we're at 48 on these guys. So let's see if they produce a hero at 50. Spit out a lot of rejects. There we go. We've got a hero, though. Where'd he go? There he is. He's down here. Okay, that should be good. I mean, that's a lot of guys that need to come in there in order to do that. This guy needs almost to be a bit faster. We're not getting them quite quick enough. This is definitely not backed up at all here. I wonder if we could set up a generator for him as well. I don't know where we're going to get the ink from, though. Also, with the green, we could maybe come around back this way. I think there's too much stuff in the way. All right, we've sped up that guy. Hopefully that helps a bit. He's got a generator going to him now with some more green ink. The green ink is actually, we fully used it, which is good. But we are on to the boss battle at the end here. All right, and we've got these big bomb guys that come up. They take a lot of hits. So we just need to be helping out, I guess, as much as we can. Oh, we destroyed it before it destroyed us. That is good. But there are so many enemies on their way in. They're starting to get a bit too close for comfort. We have taken a tiny bit of damage there even. All right, our little spear guys, they're trying their best, but the bomb has gone in. Ow, that took a huge chunk of our health off. We don't seem to be making anyone quite as fast as we needed to. Gonna have a tricky time with this boss battle, I think. But our little spear guys, they're trying their best. Oh, they've just destroyed that one before it blew up, which is good. Here comes another one. Trying our best to help, but it's getting tightly packed in here with lots of enemies. Just need a couple of spears on these bombs. Uh-oh. Oh, and it blew up. It took another huge chunk of our life off. Right, here comes another one, though. We just need a couple of spear guys on them, because the spear guys they do quite a lot of damage. There we go. We got rid of that one. They are getting awfully close for comfort here. But the bomb's health bar is going down, and we have survived it. The spear guys, definitely MVPs. All right, we can unlock advanced canvases, grants access to higher level canvases with rapid production speed. Now in the demo, only one boss is available to play, but every time you play, you do get different kind of unlocks, so we can change up. And now at the end of defeating the boss, you get to actually choose a new area to unlock. So, I mean, we could go kind of north or south or east or west, and we just unlock that bit of the map, which gives us access to even more things over here. But in the demo version, it's just the one map to unlock. But this game, I think, has so much potential. This seems like my new favorite game, honestly. It's so cool. It's automation. It's kind of a tower defense. You're creating new things. There's so many things to unlock. And it's definitely on my wish list. And Let me know what you thought of this game. And if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.